Now to the 35-yard line.
Ready, set.
On the ground, it's the rookie from UT. Look at him go! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Packers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is strong. Now an opening as the 30. And this will wind up working as well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. Down the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Give them 14 on that play. One first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full container.
That's taken in. Keon Coleman.
And what a nice job there, getting his feet down on the sideline to secure his first catch of the game. They need to continue to find ways to get him involved, however the opportunity presents.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, it's Allen. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd down, they need 5. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Into space. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. And that just adds to the start for this one. They walk down the field to get the touchdown, and then the defense joins the offensive party, Greg. Each side has scored a touchdown early on.
Yeah, and you just can't draw up a worse start than this, Mike. I mean, not only to allow the opposing team to go down and score on their first drive, but then to follow it up with a pick 6. You find yourself in a big hole here early. Do they have enough to dig their way out?
Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
319. R52.
Allen working from the pistol. He'll air it out down the middle. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. Big play there for the Bills. 32 yards. Here's 1st and 10. Allen going to give it to Cook. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They go play action now. Here's Allen. The throw here is complete. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. To the air is Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
2. He'll try and run here with Cook. And he will take this one across into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the 1st quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here comes a return from the goal line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun. It's Love. That one caught. That's Matthew Golden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A gain there of 11. First down, Packers.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. It is Joey Bosa there on the tackle. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
That's ready.
From the gun, it's Love. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
It's one of those balls where the quarterback wishes there was a string. The second it came out of his hand, he wished he could just pull it back because from the moment it left his hand, that looked like a sure interception. And the only reason it wasn't because the defender just flat out dropped it.
Red 38. Steel black. Green jack. Needle blue.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Check, huh?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll give him the first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We are through 1. It's the Packers on top. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
On the set. Here, cut.
To throw is Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he's into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
I just want to rock. I just want to rock.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's going to get upended right at the line of scrimmage. And he's picked up and thrown down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here is Allen. Got away open downfield on the crossing route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
What's that?
He'll turn and hand this one off. He'll work his way forward for the 3-yard. Powerful Rashawn Gary there in run support.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and 6.
Round 80! What is that?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. Micah Parsons into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
And we've seen this time and time again. When this guy is in a groove like he is here, I mean, he's impossible to block. I mean, the offensive line, they've got to come up with a better plan to slow him down, or he's going to completely wreck this game.
On 3rd down, it's Josh Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a letdown there. Pass looked to be on target. No catch. And now 4th down. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This one from 49. Bass's kick is good. And the Bills cut the deficit a bit. But his score is now 21-10.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
This one taken at the 10. Half midfield. Meanwhile, Greg, a very nice return here. Good field position for this next drive. They'll start at the 35.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
Shovel, 38. Ready.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go. Black 40.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Packers.
What we're seeing here in this first half, Mike, is an example of the offensive line, the running back, and the play caller all on the same page. The execution and the ability to continue to pick up chunk plays on the ground has been a great start for this offense.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. Fought through that first contact. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Back to throw is Love. He's got it at the 7. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Okay.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal.
Ready?
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. Now it's McManus for the point after. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
And their own 24-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Allen. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Downfield, got him in, and he's got it. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. Big play there for the Bills. 54 yards. They'll come up here first and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook, and he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
10 yards.
Allen to his tight end, Kincaid. And the Bills have a first down.
10 at the 19-yard line.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the left side, and taken in by Coleman. A pickup of 10, and it's going to set up first and goal.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
Here's Cook. He will get into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown, Bills. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills are able to cut the deficit. It's now 28-17.
Bills 17. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This fielded at about the 9. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Green Jack. Ready, ready. Blaster, 10, claws red. White, white. Black ultra. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 55 seconds till halftime.
Gain of 15.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
Ready. 45, white. Red, cycle. Beetle, blue. Drill, green. Steel, black. Set.
Now Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable second down.
Yellow. Come on, set. Smash, red. Blue, striker. 6, mega. Black shot, set.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
This is 3rd and 6.
White, blue. Here we go. Red, yellow, green, jet, blue, 32. Blaster, 6. Claws, red. Set.
Here's Love. Headed left, buying time. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. McManus and the field goal unit come off. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The Packers going to call out the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. McManus's kick is good. So, we are at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At the Packers' 48-yard line.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's going to pick it up, take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
To the ground, the first down run. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
He'll find his running back, Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. 18 yards on the pickup there. First down, Buffalo.
1st and 10.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Allen to the throw on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Allen now on 2nd down. Looking middle, he's got to complete to Coleman. So that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down punt.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the 1st down.
319.
3rd down, it's Allen. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Jonathan Kincaid. Touchdown, Buffalo. Pass now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills will cut the deficit to 7.
Makes the score. Raiders 31. Bills 24. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Come on, set. Ready?
Love firing to Golden. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it's coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Field, black. Set, hut. 50, green. Smash, red. Fury, set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Open is cracked. He's got it. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Claws red. Here we go, set. Right, white, 10 blunt, 6. Mega. Green jack. Blue striker. Set.
To throw is Love. Rolling right. Throw it on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Xavier McKinney on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. That's complete to Coleman. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 17 yards on that connection. Good for a Bills first down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard
Ball
line.
on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Buffalo.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
First and 10, and it's Allen. Down the field, he's got the hook up to Shaquille. 23 yards on that pass play. Good for a Bills first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Fourth quarter begins with a run by Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
56, 56.
To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Packers are going to have it just past their 25.
Here we go. Cut.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Come on, set. Blue 32. Red, cycle, black, ultra. Needle, blue, ready.
On 2nd down, Love. Pass caught right side by Kraft. And he'll get about 12 yards here as he's out of bounds. That'll make things a little easier on 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And the Packers, 1st down.
Ready?
A run on 1st down. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring him down for a loss.
Throw here down the field will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Red, yellow, grill, green. White, white. Steel, black. Set.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I don't think this lead is insurmountable by any means, Mike, but they're going to have to find a way to take advantage of some of these possessions as they try to close this game out.
Packers set to kick this one away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And we won't see a return here. This is going to be marked down inside the 15.
At their own 14-yard line.
play action. Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
Flush to his right. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Ready, ready. Set, ready.
On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Green Bay first down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 8.
Ready. 10 flat. Cut, cut.
Now a give on the ground. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And he has missed this one. No good. And they will not be able to make this a 2-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
This is 1st and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Allen is going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 49-yard line.
Here's 2nd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Gonna need a big play now. 3rd down and long. Here's Allen. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
A run with Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. It's sacked into the hands of Shakir. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Buffalo.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
2nd down, 8 for the 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. This is caught 2. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. So now the extra point to, in all likelihood, send us to overtime. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's first down.
Black shot. Here we go. Shot 6. Mega. 60 red. Blaster. 6. Snap. Red. Ready.
Loves to throw. This one complete down the field to Golden. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they have their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive, continue to move this ball down. Can they find a way to pull this game off here late in the fourth quarter?
Let's go.
Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Set. You. Yes, blue. 32. Claws red. Green jack. Ready.
To throw is Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
Here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to win the game. The Bills going to use their final timeout here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So here comes Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This one he's got to have. That's long enough, and it's good. On target from